Mankind Divided. Right, I'm finally out of that bloody place. Now we have to go back to... Ooh, look at it, that's lovely.
Tell us Rucker's dead.
What?
Poisoned, I think.
Holy shit, man. Rucker was the voice of the Augmented. People loved him for it. When word of this hits, Prague is gonna explode.
And the whole world's watching. Listen, Miller's gone to meet with state police. Could be our chance to determine his loyalties.
He lives near TF-29. You want us to search his apartment?
Not us. Me. You keep digging into that Versalife break-in. And see what the Collective can dig up on a Viktor Marchenko. If I'm right, and Rucker was poisoned, all three might be connected. Jensen out.
As panel examine.
I have found you. Now you must find me, Adam.
What?
Please, help.
What the frick is this? What's on the map? The glitch. I'm doing that? What the frick is going on? I'm doing this point of interest. This is intriguing. The glitch. Let's go and find the glitch.
Against that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I'm doing...
Adam, you there? You're not gonna believe this, but Vadim Orlov is in Prague.
You're kidding.
I wish I were. 6 months ago, he got an augmented expert's visa and has been coming and going periodically ever since. Border Control logged him in this morning.
I arrived in Prague 6 months ago. Where's he staying?
In the Lilioma Courtyard Apartments on Lavani Street, 2nd floor.
I'll check it out.
Dispatch, I have a mounting situation here. Send additional personnel.
Mr. Jensen, it is Otar Botkoveli. I have another delicate matter that requires your expertise.
I thought we were even, Otar.
We will be even when I say so, my friend. Now then, to business. You will meet Mrs. Godlek, the owner of the Red Queen. I understand she has a problem named Dominic.
Let's get this straight. I'm not a cleaner for the Diwalis. Why don't you send one of your own?
Why? Because I am telling you to do it. And don't mention killing. Just meet with Godlek and mind your manners. She's a powerful...
I'm not doing that yet though, I'm going now. Because I want to see what this is.
How can we make deals with them?
Where have I got to go for this? Oh, this whole station's a wreck. Oh, you're just sleeping on the floor. Oh, sorry mate. No. That's where we gotta go. Capek Fountain Station. Yeah. I wonder what this is then? Is it AI maybe?
Státní policie bude na kontrolních bodech prověřovat doklady. Mějte prosím připravený průkaz totožnosti.
You're right.
I just came from the Udalek complex, Felice. Golem City. Those people haven't been relocated. They've been detained. And they're running out of supplies, of space, of hope.
I told you, we cannot control how the government handles Utolek. I was not even permitted to recruit there. If I did, I'd fill my quota in 30 minutes.
Shipping everyone to Rabia doesn't mean things would go differently. Augs are being dehumanized. You don't fix that with eco-friendly architecture.
There are two problems with Utolek, a construction problem and an ideological one. Mr. Brown learned from past mistakes, and now we have checks and balances in place to screen out the undesirable elements.
Checks and balances? What I saw in Golem City goes deeper than security screening.
Really? Then what do you think the problems are?
What's this? Ark, they may have started a civil rights group, but being locked up in huge leg chains like they were cut off from side and able to make their voices heard some militarised. The real problem is that the police force who see the people they're supposed to protect as threats. There's no common ground, no accountability. Both? There's no comment. Sorry, I don't advise no cooperate more.
They may have started as a civil rights group, but being locked up in Udaleg changed that. They were cut off from society, unable to make their voices heard, so they militarized.
But they will be heard in Rabia. We are offering a foundation, stability, for augmented people. Isn't that what they're asking for?
You're just putting them in a bigger walled city. They're still marginalized from the world, and now you're harboring a suspected terrorist group. You just turned the Aug problem into a rogue state.
I am sorry you don't believe in the power of a new beginning. I hope we prove you wrong.
So do I.
Yeah, we all do, but I really don't think it's going to work. I'm sick of getting stopped by them. I'm just getting the Aug way.
Look, madam. Your payments say right here.
What happened here?
I'm sorry, but I can't let you.
Oh, what happened here?
Why are we drawn to such things? What's wrong with us?
Oh. I'll get there in a second. I want to do this first. In fact, now let's go and pick it up. I'm in this area. Let's go and have a look. I'll go through the building, can't I? They're through here, aren't they? The police.
Pretty obvious what happened here.
Are you a journalist?
No, but she was. And she had enemies.
I hear there's been a series of these.
Tabloid, it was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-Aug politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
I want to follow limited situation like this. You can't just accuse people left and right. Sounds like someone should go after this guy. Hey, yeah, go and ask him questions.
Sounds like someone should go after this guy, ask him some questions.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Just, if you do that, please don't mention me. I don't want to end up like her.
What else can you tell me about Radko?
The guy's a sleazy piece of shit. That's all there is to it.
Can you...
Absolutely.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
Gruesome, isn't it?
If you
just walk through it.
to tell us.
Hello.
She walked off to the police. I give
Excuse me.
You're 2 years too late.
Did they send you to protect
I'm
me?
not Montag. I don't need...
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Aug victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
Yeah, we did used to be.
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
Pardon. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
Really sure. You may not think much of the police here, I may not think much of them either, but that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may, it's still probably your best hope for helping to catch the killer.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an aug.
Okay. I'll talk to the officer.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
What the hell, man? It's brutal. Can I run through this one? Yeah, I could just run through. There you go. It's alright. It's gone. You can walk through. Who cares? Okay, let's speak to Detective Carl.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
There's no reason this should be complicated. Scave. You're giving the cops here too much credit. From what I've seen, it's never about doing the right thing. Relate. I was a cop for 12 years. I know about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told and what... Okay, with that one.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect you.
I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Okay.
Careful of the evidence.
Optional investigate the scene.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
The bruises on Angela Gunn's neck are recent. Looks like the killer strangled her and even left a partial fingerprint. There are cutting marks above Angela Gunn's arms. Looks like she had an argument that was forcibly removed. Needles. There's a piece of broken needle sticking out of Angela Gunn's right shoulder. Okay, there are cutting marks above Angela's arm. Looks like she had an argument that was forcibly removed. Needle. There is a piece of broken needle sticking out of Angela Gunn's right shoulder.
Just because Montag trusts it doesn't mean
Anything else? Oh, what's that?
Away from the crime.
ID card. Murder victim's press ID. Angela Gunn was a reporter. Broken glass. Looks like a pair of glasses.
You think I don't know what's going on?
These assholes tried it.
No, you don't know what's going on. Oh, fragment. Fragment found near Angela Gunn's body. Looks like it came from an EMP used primarily to disable electronics, or maybe who rely on augmentations. Anything else?
Would you visit for little?
There's something else I'm missing here.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
There's nothing else to say.
Doesn't it feel like something is about to happen?
Nothing there. We're missing something. What? Can't be something else, right?
Giving you updates every few minutes.
Yeah, thought as much.
Where's that lead? Can I get up there? How do I get up there?
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
Murder.
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
So you heard his voice?
Very clearly, yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him?
Not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark. Black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
What were you doing here?
I was looking for starlight. My God. There was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
Where were you exactly?
in the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh, God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems, to try and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Get calls I didn't want. Tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Yes, well, debate.
What's your take on Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a desk jockey. Look at him, he's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
So I've got something else to find.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Be anywhere. Nothing in there, is there? No, I don't think there is. Shut the door. How high is that up there? Oh, it's too high. I can't get up there, can I? There's gotta be something.
Too late already.
What are we missing? What the hell are we missing?
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have begged you for this.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I want to help you with this case. To do that, I need a rundown of what you know already.
Help me, huh? You mean, like being my subordinate?
I mean like making sure we catch whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I have a dead body, Angela Gunn. I have bureaucratic pressure to arrest the augmented husband, Johnny Gunn. I have a crime scene, and I have you.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always...
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an AUG, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
People hold a hell of a grudge against Augs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? Aug or no Aug.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Well, that depends who you ask.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
Terry Company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now don't get me wrong, I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here. You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is a male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
I do think he was thinking about that.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an Aug. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pause shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
Hang on, I'll speak to him in a bit about this because I've got one more to find, haven't I?
That's fine by me.
I've got one more to find, so where the hell is it? Okay, I've got one more to find.
They are.
I've definitely got everything on her, yeah. Oh, blood! Riptide augmentation. Whoever did this didn't seem too keen to keep it for themselves. They just wanted to separate from the body. Ugh.
Didn't think so.
Let's speak to him. Let's finish off
yourself, detective.
a little conversation with him. about the case.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
I think I might have something on the killer's MO.
It's like watching a grandmaster at work.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the aug removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and aug removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
Maybe it's everything.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Right, she was a journalist. Hence the scandal with Radko Perry. I still don't consider that proof of anything.
Alright.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Okay, you know what? I'm doing this now.
This can't be happening to me.
I'm now doing this harvester thing. I was gonna do that, but we'll do that in the next video, I think, or whenever I finish this harvester thing. Travel to Sister, talk to Radko. I'm gonna do that one first. I'm gonna do all of them. Let's do the optional ones first. This is crazy.
Like I am not a citizen here.
It's the middle one. Okay.
Lazarus is late.
Another one.
I ain't got time to be questioned. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go and search.
Adam, did you check out that apartment on Bonnie Street yet?
No.
I've been busy.
Don't miss this chance, son. Based on past border control logs, Orlov never stays in Prague for very long.
I'll do that after this then, maybe in the next video. Gotta do this first. Is it coming in? Oh, you're taking the piss? Really? While I'm right here? I'm gonna have to knock him out. I'm gonna have to knock him out. Should be alright.
Anomaly detected.
Oh shit, of course.
Trace program initiated.
Hang on. Okay. Reveal stealth. That should do it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Quick!
Access denied.
Shit. Oh, fuck, of course. Oh shit, they're all fucking hostile. Hang on. It's alright. Crap. Oh.
Damn arms should just stay where we put them. Come on,
Oh. Yeah. I could take that person out if they come round here. Might be the best thing I could do is take that person out right now. Are they going out?
something is out there. I know it.
I'll just unlock the computer like this, screw it. There is a strange man in my neighbourhood. I've been seeing him on and off for many months now. He's constantly hiding in the shadows, following me everywhere I go. Last night I swore I could hear him in my sleep. Wouldn't you know, can't you please do something, please, before it's too late? There are masks. Okay, is she paranoid? Oh my god. There's quite a few. My cat's name is Starlight, and he's been missing for over a week. He's half grey and half white. One eye is blue and one green. He's very unique, very precious to me. I know you're all laughing behind my back, but Starlight means everything to me. I'm lost without him. Our friend Carl Montague is retiring soon, assuming he lives through the murder case. I just threw at him. In honour of the unremarkable career of an unremarkable man, I'm changing the door code to 0010. Number of cases the old goon has solved in the 35 years he's been here. Oh, that's sad. They're just mocking him. They're literally just mocking the poor bloke. But here we are. Take what I can before I get out of here. What was that? Oh, I'll take that. I'm breaking them all. Auto, nothing. Oh, here we go. Namely on Wolf, AK Jasmine. Oh, crime scene, evidence, trace VMP, augmented victims, remove samples last year's officer killing Prince-Bird detectives. I've been instructed to treat Leone murders. Leone Wolf's murder as an isolated case. Bird does not want to fuel speculation that there is a copycat serial killer at work in the area. Investigation of the copycat angle is to be carried out on a strictly unofficial basis. After months of work in this case, two things have become clear to me. These are copycat killings. Our copycat knows things about Sabotka's MO that no one outside a very select handful of the Bureau has any right to know. Writing about Sabotka being involved in some medical procedure at the prison will follow up soon. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, it's good to know there's something in here. I wonder if it'll still be here if I come back. So I can come back at any point and get these, can't I? Sure I can. Anything in the prisons? No, okay. God, this is going to be a long investigation, isn't it? We've got another place to go. 2 more places to go. Where's the next place? Meet Smile. No, not meet Smile in his office. I've got things to do behind our backs. Dig up dirt. Talk to Johnny. Talk to Radko. That's what I want to speak to next. Radko. He's the next one I need to speak to. And then we'll do Johnny. Because it's optional. Only otherwise we'll do Johnny in the next video.
Think the police are bothered by those Tarvos guys? The security guards go back. Why would they?
That is sick armor, mate. Sick armor. At least the roadblock's gone now. In there? Can we go in there? No. That other quest's in there though. I'm not doing that yet though. I'm busy.
Come on, you know how this goes. Come on, let's see them.
Oh, these people.
If you don't want any surprises, you might want to be more specific.
Shut up, Clank. I want your papers, not your opinion. Fuck me. We do not want trouble. There is no need to start any trouble, yes?
You sure you don't want to see anything else?
Yeah, he knows we're in trouble.
Fucking orcs. No respect.
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-org speech I gave, save your indignation, okay? I'm only the voice of the people. I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem, it isn't with me. It's with the way this issue is bowling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn.
Who?
A journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh. What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
Indulge. Indulge.
Your reputation precedes you, Radko.
What can I say? My career is built on a simple premise. Secure the grandmother vote and build from there. Now, please explain to me why you are here.
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh? No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Your politics are viciously anti-Aug, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against Augs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You're not doing a very good job tonight.
Maybe I'll shove him in jail for it.
Just fine.
You really hate Augs that much?
Some more than others.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her! She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long as they're talking about you, it's good.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the Aug vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit.
I don't like this man.
Our hatred was professional, not personal. Nothing to kill over. She deserved, but not from me.
Can you tell me where you were tonight?
Out getting vote.
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
You think this is funny? Someone dies and you flaunt the fact that people will lie for you?
You're going to lock me up for trying to stay positive?
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not going to tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
I can just blame you.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you.
I'm gonna blame him. He's a jerk. Find compelling evidence. This is. Can I find evidence in here? Ebook. Following is a transcript of a speech Rabco Perry gave last week as he opened his campaign for head secretary to the office of the Regional Inspector of Municipal Affairs, a big top for a man with even bigger political aspirations. We mustn't fool ourselves, friends. I expect a difficult campaign. You can bet the elite liberal media will be hell-bent on attacking my character. It probably has something to do with my unflinching resolve to finally rid our fair city of every last mechanical abomination to resolve once and for all Prague's Og problem. Yeah, he's dangerous. My competitors will argue that the Og question doesn't technically fall under the domain of the Head Security Office of the Regional Inspector of Municipal Affairs. They will tell you that we must wait for the UN. I, Radko Macmillan Perry, will not wait for the UN, and Og is a disgusting mongrel, an affront to all that is wholesome and human. Worse, it is a walking bomb, waiting to go off in front of our wives and children. If you elected officials are telling you that something of such magnitude isn't their problem, you must demand better elected officials. You must demand Radko Macmillan Perry. It's official. Radko Perry is running for the position of head secretary. Okay, this guy is dangerous.
Mr. Perry doesn't pay me to talk.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I'm not gonna get you. I'm gonna have a look around his place first, though.
Come back.
He doesn't know where I am. Good. Can't I? Has he gone back up there? See, he's gone back up there while I'm gonna look around. I do what I want, mate. I ain't got long though. Anything in this? No, right, I'm gonna use... I haven't got long before I finish this video, so I might have to finish this in the next one. Mail. People are responding very favourably to the anti-Og message. More importantly, 78% of people we asked had no idea what the actual function of a head secretary is. Strategy moving forward must stay the same. No matter what the question, your answer must drive home a single message. Radko Perry doesn't like Ogs. All that matters here is branding. We associate the name Radko Perry with anti-Og, and you can run for whatever position you want. Ooh. Dear Mr. Perry, I would like to meet to discuss the printing of a short educational tract based on my upcoming book. Pamphlet would be meant for local distribution and will be sold at small cost to cover my printing expenses. The subject of the pamphlet, an examination of what brought about the current and prevalent anti-augmentation mindset of the general population, including government regulation, and how it is based on erroneous data resulting from historical bias, and also excluding the use of the context and significance of the augmented population. Ooh. I do understand that your current political position is strongly anti-augmentation, but I do hope that as a businessman you will see the educational worth of such a pamphlet for everyone. People need to see all sides of an issue to make informed decisions, don't you think? Messenger. Who's that? Good timing. I know you like dealing with two of us at once, but it's better to negotiate this with me alone. I'm the nice one. Negotiate. Yeah. Smart man. We have a pretty good idea what this video is worth to the tabloids. We want double from you. Unless you want people to see what you want tonight, bluff. Demand. I don't know what you're talking about, bluff. We need to keep this between ourselves because if this were to get out...
The office is closed.
We understand your position. Mr. Famous anti-Og politician. Showing us our girls so much affection. We'll keep the video safe. Promise no one else to know about the last one. Confirm.
This is a private office.
Confirm. That's a good way of putting it. So there's no reason we still can't be friends, baby. It's too bad about your shitty politics. Oh. So he was with an Og?
Mr. Perry is not here. If he was, he would not talk to you. What's going on?
Can we speak to him now?
Did you forget something?
What's your position on Ogs?
Officially, I think they are a menace to society.
And unofficially? You're a real big fan of us, aren't you? Some of us, anyway.
My position on Ogs is nothing personal, if that's what you mean. Like I said, I am a servant of the people. Their desires are my desires. Their prejudices, my prejudices.
I'm talking about your personal positions. The ones Ivanka has footage of. Apparently you were at an Og brothel all night. Trying to convince those Og sisters to vote for you, is that it?
What do you want?
Unlike everyone else you seem to know, I'm not trying to blackmail you. I just want to know who murdered that woman tonight.
Wish I could help you, but as you can see, I was busy with something else, of which there is ample video evidence. You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
Your hypocritical private life isn't my concern right now. I just want to know who was in that alley tonight.
It wasn't me. Now, if you want to keep slinging mud at poor Radko Perry, go right ahead, but as far as I'm concerned, you know I'm not a killer.
Well, that's for me to decide, Radko.
Yeah, exactly. I could decide you are if I want. Very tempted to do so. Right, I'm going to finish that one here, guys. In the next one, we are going to go and finish this investigation. We're going to go and speak to the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend. See if he could be guilty. And then make our decision. I'm going to blame Radko regardless. I think he's a danger. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.